In a quiet Tennessee town, the sudden death of 9-month-old Noah James left a family shattered and a community in mourning. At first, it seemed like an unspeakable tragedy, a case of sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS. But as investigators delved deeper, bruises, sedatives, and a family's dark secrets came to light. This is the haunting story of baby Noah, a story of innocence lost, devastating betrayal, and the relentless pursuit of justice. Noah James was the picture of innocence, a wide-eyed baby with soft curls and a contagious giggle. Born to 27-year-old Hannah James and her fiancé, Ethan Walker, he was their first child and the center of their world. Or so it seemed. Neighbors often saw Hannah taking Noah for walks in his stroller, her face lit up with pride. Social media was filled with posts about Noah's milestones: his first smile, his first laugh, and the first time he sat up on his own. Yet behind the smiling photos lay a family struggling with financial instability, arguments, and mounting stress. On the morning of April 15, 2023, Hannah discovered Noah unresponsive in his crib. She dialed 911 in a panic, sobbing uncontrollably as paramedics arrived. Noah was rushed to the hospital, but doctors quickly confirmed what every parent dreads: he was gone. Initially, the doctors believed Noah's death was a tragic case of SIDS. Hannah and Ethan were inconsolable, their cries echoing through the hospital halls. Friends and family rallied around them, offering support and prayers. Yet something about the situation felt off to the emergency responders. They noticed faint bruising on Noah's ribs and a strangely detached demeanor from Ethan. Routine autopsy soon turned the case on its head. The medical examiner discovered that Noah's death was not due to natural causes. Bruising on his torso indicated blunt force trauma, and toxicology reports revealed traces of sedatives in his system. Sedatives that should never have been given to a baby. The findings shocked everyone. What initially seemed like a tragic loss was now being treated as a homicide. Detectives immediately opened an investigation, questioning everyone close to Noah. Attention turned to his parents, who were the last people to see him alive. Questioned, Hannah insisted she had no idea how Noah could have been hurt. She described herself as a loving mother who would never harm her child. Ethan, on the other hand, was strangely evasive during his interview. He claimed he had been at work late that night and hadn't even checked on Noah before going to bed. As detectives dug deeper, cracks in the couple's relationship began to emerge. Neighbors reported frequent arguments, and Hannah's friends confided that Ethan often lost his temper. Text messages obtained by investigators revealed a troubling exchange where Ethan complained about Noah crying too much, calling him a burden. A search of the couple's home yielded critical evidence. In the medicine cabinet, investigators found an unmarked bottle containing sedatives, matching those found in Noah's system. Fingerprints on the bottle were identified as Ethan's. Even more chilling was the discovery of a hidden diary belonging to Hannah. In one entry, she wrote about feeling overwhelmed and fearing for Noah's safety around Ethan. She described a specific night when Ethan had snapped, shaking Noah in frustration. This diary entry became a cornerstone of the case. Mounting evidence, police arrested Ethan Walker on suspicion of murder. He denied all charges, claiming the sedatives were for his anxiety and that the bruises must have been from a fall Noah had earlier in the week. Hannah, meanwhile, distanced herself from Ethan, telling investigators that she had long suspected him of being abusive. The community was divided. Some believed Hannah was a victim who had been manipulated, while others questioned whether she bore some responsibility for staying silent. Ethan's trial was a media sensation. Prosecutors painted him as a volatile and abusive father who snapped under pressure, taking out his frustrations on his defenseless son. The defense argued that the evidence was circumstantial and suggested that Hannah might be framing Ethan to save herself. The jury heard emotional testimonies from family members and medical experts. The diary entry and toxicology report were key pieces of evidence, but doubts lingered about whether Hannah could have done more to protect Noah. After weeks of deliberation, the jury found Ethan guilty of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to 25 years in prison. The community breathed a sigh of relief, but the case left lingering scars. Many continued to question whether Hannah could have done more to save Noah, or if she bore some guilt for staying in a toxic relationship. Hannah moved away, seeking a fresh start, but she remained haunted by the loss of her son. Noah's death became a cautionary tale about the dangers of ignoring warning signs and the importance of protecting vulnerable children. Baby Noah's story is a heartbreaking reminder of the fragility of life and the devastating consequences of unchecked anger and neglect. While justice has been served, no sentence can bring back a life so full of promise. What do you think could have been done differently to save Noah? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this one.